Yo, what is up, guys? It is Tom with another cryptocurrency video, and today is an amazing day for cryptocurrencies, guys, and Bitcoin in general. We've smashed past 10K, guys. We're almost at 11K. We've actually hit over $12,000 on some Korean exchanges, which is absolutely amazing, guys. I mean, the growth of cryptocurrencies and the growth of Bitcoin has been so exponential. It has just been absolutely insane. So, the reason for this video, I want to kind of dive into this whole theory and this argument that's been circulating for a while, but mostly that's going on now is hey, since Bitcoin is super overextended at 10,000, there has to be a crash. You know, the Armageddon's coming. There's these Dragon Slayer type conspiracy theories, and that cryptocurrency is a bubble, Bitcoin's a bubble. But the main thing I'm hearing now, guys, is mostly on the side of, hey, Bitcoin is a bubble. You know, a lot of people I was talking to today were like, Bitcoin's an obvious bubble. Bitcoin, it's not sustainable. It'll never work. And the reason why I disagree and what they're getting very wrong here is that, Bitcoin is not the bubble. Cryptocurrencies, in my opinion, will be one of the biggest bubbles this planet has ever seen. And the reason why I say this is because you have to look back in history. And when we really take a look back in history, we'll see, the dot-com bubbles. We'll see, the stock market crash of 1929. And all of these things kind of replay a same pattern, replay sort of like a same, niche specific type technology, type interest. If we look at, the market crash of 1929, the stocks were being pumped so high on, automotive stocks, the radio, people inventing the radio, and it was just like everybody's like, this is the new thing, this is the new wave, this is where technology is taking us. So, it has to go freaking through the roof, it has to go through the moon. But what people don't understand is that when we see seismic changes in anything, in economies, in technology, things are going to get ahead of themselves just based on the fact of pure speculation and FOMO. It's been happening for years over years, and what people don't understand is they don't really learn from that. And the traders and the investors who kind of look back in history, study economics, and study really financial trends of the past are the ones that will be successful. I mean, if you look at the dot-com bubble, guys, I mean, with pets.com, there were so many websites being pumped up. I remember reading a book about a specific website was pumped into the stock was being pumped to the moon, and all they did is sell chocolate, right? And everybody's like, this is the new thing. Everybody's going to be on the internet now, so everything has to go to the moon. But what they don't understand is that not every company is going to be the next big thing. Not every stock, not every cryptocurrency is going to be the next big thing. And if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I think over 80% of the cryptocurrencies that are out now will not be around in 5 to 10 years. And that's not a bad thing, and I wouldn't even necessarily consider that a good thing, but I think it is healthy for the market because that's where entrepreneurship comes in. You need to be trying out new technologies. We need people to be creating on the blockchain, innovating, and so we can look back and be like, okay, well that didn't work. Maybe this company will do it better. But the reason why I don't think Bitcoin is a bubble because it's really more of a store of value, and people around the world are using it. And as long as there is civil unrest in the world, as long as there is dictatorships that are tying down their people, keeping them in poverty, inflationary currencies that are just going out, that are just crazy, that everything's has no value, Bitcoin will always have that sort of store of value. In my opinion, better than gold is because it's more transaction friendly, right? If I'm a Mexican immigrant working in the United States and I want to send some funds home to my family in Mexico, I could do that through Bitcoin and kind of use it through store of value instead of investing in new materials, hard assets like gold and silver. And that's not to say that's a bad investment, but those are the real reasons why I think Bitcoin will survive, and Bitcoin will be the main sort of cryptocurrency as a store of value. And I think everything else will follow along as new technologies, emerging markets for things that we don't even know yet. I mean, there could definitely be, what I think will happen, guys, is we'll see major companies, major organizations, major banking institutions developing blockchain technology in order to make their businesses better. I don't necessarily think we'll see, you know, all these cryptocurrencies out there. I mean, if there's hundreds, I definitely don't think they'll be around in the next 5 to 10 years. What I think we'll see is huge volume coming into the space. They'll be pumped to the moon. A lot of traders are going to make money, but a lot of the bag holders are going to get burnt in the end, guys. And that's just how history repeats itself. So I really don't think we can come to the conclusion that Bitcoin is a bubble, but I can agree with the fact that cryptocurrency is a bubble, and I think it will be one of the craziest bubbles of our entire lifetime. But if we look back into history, we'll find out that every single seismic change and every single revolution that has absolutely revolutionized the way we live today are formed around these sort of manias. Whether it's, oh, the radio's coming out, we have automobiles now, airplanes, um, it during the dot-com bubble, we have the internet now, we have Amazon. Guys, what many of you don't realize is that some companies like Cisco lost upwards of 87% or like 86% of their overall value. And Amazon went completely parabolic, dropped down, was hanging around in the single digits, and investors that held on, look where Amazon is now. The ones that can actually stick it out, that will be game changers and leaders in the industry, are the ones that will last. And guys, if we could pick those diamonds out of the rough, and I mean, we don't even need to pick those diamonds out of the rough, they will come in time. But just know, guys, not every cryptocurrency is going to the moon. A lot of them, we can, if we look into the future, I can guarantee you we'll be looking back on some of these cryptocurrencies and we'll be like, wow, this coin XYZ it was way better than that one. I don't even know why we even thought that. Like, look, pets.com, guys, just if it completely collapsed because everybody's like, oh, we have to have a specific website for everything. Well, the reason why Amazon survived is because they're a one-stop shop. You don't have to have every single micro stocks for companies. Oh, we only sell pet food. Oh, we only sell chocolate. We only sell this. We only sell coffee. It's things develop, and manias and these huge bubbles are exciting because it tells us that times are changing. There's a revolution on the arise, and I really do think this is going to change the way we live, guys, and I truly believe that. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, Bitcoin is absolutely ripping, guys. I mean, I think we could go to 11K. Oh yeah, I was going to give a Bitcoin prediction. Here's my prediction, guys. I think we're due for a pullback, obviously. Um, there's 3 levels that I will be buying at. I've made the decision that I'm not going to be selling my Bitcoin full flush. Mainly, guys, because the reason is I don't need the cash right now. I'm not looking to spend my cryptocurrency on frivolous bullshit. I'm in this for the long game. I've set aside a portion of my portfolio to invest into Bitcoin, a portion of my portfolio to day trade and swing trade altcoins. So so my strategy here, guys, is the Bitcoin that I have, I'm setting it, I'm forgetting it, and I will always add on the dips, and I will always take my profits from trading those altcoins, putting them back into Bitcoin. And obviously, guys, I've taken profits. I got into this cryptocurrency space and I've bought into Bitcoin starting at $4,000. So it's been a crazy ride. I've taken profits along the way. I've added on the dips, and it's been great, but I'll always set aside a portion of my portfolio to keep in Bitcoin. So guys, jumping into this is my prediction. I think we're going to see a correction, and the way that I think we're going to see this is it's going to bounce nicely off levels of support. So the first level of support that I see, guys, is right around here at 8,100 bucks. Is it possible that we can see a little bit of a breakthrough because we're so overextended here, guys? I mean, look at the retracement we've had from that little Bitcoin Cash hiatus we had. I mean, it's just been absolute parabolic action, and we know that's not sustainable in these markets. But I will be buying. I will be setting buy orders at about 8,200. My next buy order will probably be around 7,500. And who knows? I mean, anything's possible with this huge correction that I think we see coming. I think we'll have very, very solid support around the 6,000 area. And if we can get there, guys, I will definitely be adding in those three spots. And guys, this isn't crazy technical analysis. It's just common sense by looking at the chart and kind of looking at over history where Bitcoin bounces, right? I mean, we've had this correction. Look where it bounced. It bounces on a level of support. And then when we kind of break, sorry about that, guys. The QuickTime player is timing out on me here. But yeah, guys, essentially anywhere you see a new high, a new breakout, that forms another area of support. And I think Bitcoin will time and time again try to bounce off those areas. But anytime we see this sort of blue sky breakout here, guys, I mean, the price can run exponentially. I do think that we'll probably see highs of maybe 12,000 before we see any type of a pullback. And guys, don't panic. Don't think this is the end of the world. This is the end of Bitcoin. Because, guys, even if this drops all the way down to, say, the 5,000 level, we've had an amazing run up. And in any market, in any sort of commodity, in any sort of trade, even Forex, well, not so much the Forex market, but you have to have some sort of correction, guys. It's actually not healthy. It's not healthy at all for a market to see such parabolic action. Things need to cool off so you can let room for more buyers, more people getting involved in the space. If we're all parabolic all the time, it's just not healthy for Bitcoin. So, guys, that's my analysis on where it's going. That's also my analysis on why I think that cryptocurrencies are a bubble. And you guys have to understand that this is a good thing. We're going to see so much new emerging technologies. We're going to see tons of entrepreneurship, technology we haven't even seen or even really delve into yet. And it's going to be awesome researching it, and it's going to be an awesome ride, guys. And we live in a very, very exciting time, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to be sharing this with you guys. I'm happy about $10,000 Bitcoin. I mean, hey, and put it into perspective, guys. We're making money. I mean, we are making some serious money here, and it's awesome. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up. And it's just been amazing how we're growing this community. Bitcoin is not a bubble. Cryptocurrencies will be a bubble, and only the strongest will survive. But that is good, guys, because we live in a capitalistic world, and I think the capitalistic mindset will transfer over into the decentralized space. Until next time.